Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to episode 11 of Falls Prevention with me, Mary, your exercise instructor for this morning. Thanks so much for coming out and joining me. Now, let's remember a few things before we get started today. Always, it's a good idea with your nutrition to try to get every day some fruits and vegetables into your diet. Those fruits and vegetables are very important. Also, it's important that you get some grains, whole grains preferably, into your diet daily. And some meat or alternative to a meat for the protein, and some milk or an alternative to milk for your calcium. Now, we know that vitamin D and calcium are both very important to your bone health. So if you're not sure that you're getting enough of those in your diet, you can always ask your doctor or pharmacist about a supplement to take to make sure you're getting enough into your body. Also, it's important to eat fiber-rich foods so you can keep your digestive system working nicely. And try to drink lots of liquids every day, lots of water, fluids, so that you prevent dizziness and dehydration. And remember, sometimes even fruit juices can have a whole lot of sugar in them. So try to have a look at the labels and see exactly what you're consuming. Try to limit that sugar and salt, especially so that you can try to reduce the blood pressure. All right, so those are just some tips to keep in mind. And if you ever need some ideas on how to eat a balanced, have a balanced, healthy diet, you can go to canadasfoodguide.com to get some ideas there. And they even have some tips specifically for seniors. So check that out. Also, before we get started exercising, we're just going to remember our safety first rules. So we have our nice sturdy chair with armrest preferably, sitting in a space where you have lots of room around you to move, nothing in your way that could cause a hazard. Also, we want to make sure that we have on our nice comfortable clothes and our shoes for support, and we have our water bottle close by so we're nice and hydrated. Also, if you happen to be exercising by yourself this morning, feel free to give a friend or family member a call and just ask them to check in with you after about an hour, just to make sure that you're feeling well after the exercise. And as always, there's no pressure in these classes. So if you ever feel you need a break, you go right ahead and take one. And if you feel badly at any point in time, whether it's trouble breathing, feeling dizzy, chest pain, irregular heartbeat, feeling sick, anything not normal, or pain with one of the movements, make sure you don't continue. Stop exercising at that point. Thank you, and just listen to your body as your body knows best. First thing we want to do this morning is check our posture. Let's try to come away from the backrest with the hips. Come to the front of your chair, sitting nice and tall with both feet on the ground. And your back as straight as you can, shoulders pushed back, relax down, head reaching up towards the ceiling, sitting on those sit bones equally. And let's start with a nice deep breath in. Fingers together, inside out, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now I'm going to turn my music on, so just hold on a second here. And disclaimer, this music I do not own in any way, shape, or form. There is no copyright that I own on this music. So let's start by fingers together, inside out, breathing in, reaching up, and breathing out, opening those arms. One more of those. Good. Now let's begin by using the neck, and we're going to take our head, turning the head to the right and turning the head to the left. 2 more times. Turn to the right and turn to the left. Now we're going to bring our chin down towards the chest. Then we're we're going to lift the head up slightly, not too high. Down towards the chest. And lift it up slightly. Keep breathing as we warm up all the body parts. Now let's use our shoulders. Let your arms go loose. Breathing in, lift them up. Breathing out, lower them down. Two more. Now we're going to push our shoulders back. Relax, breathing in. Breathing out, press the shoulders back. Relax and push back. 3 more. Last one, relax, push the shoulders back. Very good. Now let's do our shoulder circles. Let's make our shoulders come forward and up, breathing in, and push them back and down, breathing out. Loosen up those shoulders. Now let's go backwards 5 times. Bring the shoulders back and up, breathing in. Forward and down, breathing out. Final 2. One more time. Excellent. Let's open the arms. Let's swim. Breathe. Let's do a little bit of swimming forward now. Reaching forward with one arm and then the other. Breathe. And now let's reach back one arm at a time. Try to let your pinky finger reach back first. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to do a little bit of reaching down towards the floor. So let your arms go loose and let's reach down with our right arm towards the floor. Let's reach down towards the floor with your left arm. Take your time and just go down as far as you are comfortable. You don't have to touch the floor. Just a little bend in the side. Breathe in and out. In and out. One more time, each side, bending a little towards the floor with one arm and then the other. Very good. Now let's put our hands on top of our shoulders, sitting tall. Let's breathe in first. As we breathe out, let's turn our upper body to the right. Turning to the right. Now breathe in, come to the center, and breathe out, turn to the left. Middle and right. Middle and left. Let's breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Side to side. Very good. Now let's breathe in. Fingertips behind your head. As you breathe in, let's arch that back, pressing your shoulders, your elbows, your hips back, chin up slightly. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, let's round the back, curling into a ball. Let's breathe in, arch that back. Breathe out, tuck the belly in, and curl your back. One more, breathing in, arch. And breathing out, round. Very good. Now, let's do a little bit with our arms. Let's bend those elbows and straighten up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's open our arms up to the side, breathing in, and close them together, breathing out. 2, 3, 4, And last one. Good job, everyone. Now, let's take our arms and let's turn them all the way inward. Let's turn them all the way outward. All the way inward, all the way outward. Keep breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Inward and outward. Good. Now let's make those wrists roll around in circles as you breathe. Checking that posture, sitting nice and tall still. Let's go the other way with the wrists. Breathing. Good work. Now hands at your armpits. Lift those elbows up. Breathing in and out. Excellent. Now let's reach up both arms as high as we can. Breathing in and lower them, breathing out. Again, reaching up and out. Good work. Now let's use our legs some. Let's lift the right knee up and down 5 times. Let's try not to touch the ground when we bring the leg down, but if you feel you need to, you go right ahead. Right knee comes up and hovers down. 2, breathe in and out. 3, 4, and relax your leg. Now your left knee, same thing. Let's breathe in first. Let's lift that left knee up and hover. 2, if you need to tap the ground with the foot, go right ahead. 4, and relax. One more time, each leg, just like that. Let's sit tall, breathe in. Breathe out, lift the right knee up. 1, and hover. 2, breathe in and out. 3, 4, keeping that core engaged. Oh, we did one extra. Let's do the same for our left leg. Breathe in and out when you lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and last one. Good, relax. Nice work. Now let's take our legs and let's bring them out to the sides. Let's start with our right knee. If it feels okay for you to hover, go ahead and hover. If you need to tap your foot on the ground when you bring it out, you go right ahead. Let's breathe in, lift that knee up, and come out and back in. Hover out and back in. 2, 3, last 2, 4, and relax. Good job. Now your left knee, same thing. Remember, if it doesn't feel right for you to just hover, you can tap that foot on the ground when it comes out. Let's breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, breathing in and out. Final 1, 5. Very good. So now let's do that one more time for each leg, making these hips loosened up and stronger. Breathe in. Right knee comes out, hovering, and back in. 2, 3, breathe in and out. 4, last 1. Well done. Left leg, same thing now. Breathe in and out as it comes out. 2, almost there. 3, final 2 now. 4, and last one. Great job, everyone. Now let's start with sliding those hips to the back of your chair so you feel more supported. We're going to straighten and bend one leg 10 times. Right leg, straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. 3, pointing your toe up towards the ceiling when you straighten as best you can. 5, 6, loosening up that knee joint. 7, engaging your thigh. Keep breathing in and out. Last 2, if you feel you can. Remember, it's okay to take breaks. Now the left knee, same thing with the left leg. Straighten and bend. 2, 3, 4, breathing in and out. 6, 7, 8, just 2 to go, 9, and 10. Lovely job. Now let's lift up our right leg again and point the toes towards your body and away from your body. Let's do 10 of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Relax that leg. Good job. Left leg comes up, toe points towards you, and away. 10 times. 3, 4, breathe in and out. 6, 7, 8, last 2 if you can, and that's 10. Very good. Rest those legs. Sitting up nice and tall now. Let's come a little forward in our chair again, and let's lift our heels up and then our toes up. So you might need to slide your feet a little bit forward so you can lift the heels up and then the toes up. 10, 9, lift the heels, then lift the toes. 8, 7, breathing as you go. 6, 4, heels up and toes up. 3, 2, and final 1. Good job. Now let's lift our right knee up and let's make some ankle circles. Breathing. Let's try going the other way 10 times. Excellent. Using those leg muscles and your ankle. Let's try the left leg now. Remember, you can hold on to your armrest for a little extra support if you like. Left knee up and ankle circles. Breathe. Opposite direction, 10 times. Keep the core tight. And last one. Good work, everyone. Let's do a little bit of breathing. Bring your arms up, palms facing out. Breathe in. And breathing out, palms facing out. One more of those. Good work. Now, let's take our right hand and we're going to lift up our left foot. If you can, try to touch your left foot with your right hand. If that's too far down your leg to reach, reach to your calf muscle or as low as you feel comfortable. Let's breathe in first. We're going to stick with the same hand and the same leg for 8 times. Breathing in, café, and breathing out, fouet. 1, 2, make sure you're towards the front of your chair. 3, that'll make it easier. 4, breathe in and out. 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, good work. Let's do the opposite. Left hand now to your right leg. Breathe in, sitting tall. Breathing out, lift that right foot. 1, 2, breathe in and out. 3, 4, using those leg muscles and your abdominals. Final 2, 7, and that's 8. Great job, everyone. All right, now let's do a little bit of leaning back. I'll turn the chair so that you can see me better. So we want to come away from our back rest. Have your arms across your chest. Put your feet a little further ahead so you really concentrate on using your stomach muscles. We're going to lean back, keeping a nice straight back, looking forward while we do it. Breathe in. And we're going to pull up nice and tall as we breathe out with the stomach muscles. Breathing in and out. Let's try to do 8 together. 3, 4. You're doing so good. Keep up the good work. 5. Final 3. 6. 7. And final 1. Excellent work. That's 8. Okay, let's come to the front of the chair and let's do a little bit of our punching to the sides. So wide legs. Keep those arms ready for some punching. And let's take our right arm and punch across to the left, turning the upper body. Take your left arm now and punch across to the right, turning your upper body to the right. Breathe in and out as you turn and punch. 2. Punch. Breathe in and out. 3. Feel that upper body. Give a turn as you punch. 4. Last one. Good work, everyone. Now let's do a clap up top. Breathing in. Lift one of your knees and clap under. Breathing out. Lift up top. Clap. Breathing in. Lift the other leg and clap it under. Breathing out. 8. Breathe in and out. 7. 6. Nice and tall. Breathing in and breathing out. 4. Almost there. 3. 2. And final 1. Nice and tall. Good work, everyone. Let's march. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's try to march a little bit faster. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a slow march. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely job. Now let's breathe together. In through the nose, reaching up. And out through the mouth, opening those arms. One more, nice deep breath. And out. Good work, everyone. Now let's start with some standing up and sitting down. First, make sure you have space between your legs and your hips are at the front of the chair. Slide your legs back. Your heels should still be on the ground. Okay? Now you can use your arm rests. If you feel you don't need both, you can use one. Or if you don't need either, you can put your hands on your lap. Use whatever amount of support you feel you need for your safety. Now lean forward and push through those legs. Engage your leg muscles. Make sure you have your foot flat on the ground. Breathe as you come up nice and tall. Shoulders are back. Take a moment to see how you feel on your feet. And bending the knees, hips pushing back as you lower yourself down into the chair, reaching for your arm rest. Now I'm going to turn the chair so you can see what I do as I sit down. First of all, slide those feet back, space between your legs, at the front of your chair, on your arm rest if you need. Leaning forward, using your legs to push straight up. Breathe. Coming down, bend the knees and push your hips back as if you're squatting as you reach for your arm rest, coming down into the chair. Let's try 3 more times. If you're comfortable, if you need a break, that's okay too. Breathe. And lean, push through those legs. That's 3. Coming down, bend the knees, hips go back, reach for your arm rest. Let's breathe in first. Then let's lean forward and push through those feet and legs straight up, nice and tall. Shoulders are back, relax them down. Nice and proud posture. Coming down slowly, hips go back as the knees bend. And one more stand up. If you feel you can, let's give it a try. Leaning, breathing, and pushing up. Very well done, everyone. Let's check and make sure we're feeling okay on our feet at this moment. If we do, let's take our time and walk to the back of the chair. Remember, it's okay to get a drink of water now if you feel you need one. Now, behind our chair, the first one we're going to do is with our feet apart about shoulder width. Now, I want you to hold on to your chair with your whole hand to begin with for these exercises. The more comfortable you become, you can reduce that amount of support. So feet are shoulder width apart. Let's take our right heel and place that on the ground in front. Still having shoulder width space between both legs. Keeping that right heel on the ground and your left foot flat, I want you to concentrate on using both legs equally. If you feel you can, let's lower the amount of resistance to just the palms on the chair. Keep breathing and keep your core tight. That is where your stability is coming from, your whole core. Keep that engaged as you look forward. Use that heel as much as your flat foot to keep you upright. Maybe try the fingertips if that feels comfortable. And once again, progress if you feel ready to 1 or 2 fingertips. Use that heel just as much as your flat foot. And if you feel ready to lift, look straight ahead and keep your hands close by your chair as you balance through both legs equally. Breathing. Good. Now let's reset. This time we're going to do it with our left foot in front. So let's make sure we have that space between your legs, shoulder width apart. Now the left foot, heel comes to the front, toes pointing up. And I want you to hold with your whole hand to begin with, and then reduce the amount of support by going to the palms of the hand. Remember, it's okay to keep holding with as much support as you feel ready for at this time. But the end goal is to try to do it without holding on at all. The more practice, the easier it will become. Use both legs equally. Remember to look forward. And use that front and back leg just the same. This mimics how we take a step forward by placing our heel on the ground first before the toe touches. And remember to keep that core tight as you concentrate on your balance. Very good. Now let's switch it up by placing our toes in the back this time. Some shoulder width space between your feet still. This time take that right toe and tap it to the back. Right toe on the ground and back, the heel is pointing up. Make sure you still have space between your legs and they're not in a straight line. Holding onto the chair with the whole hand to begin with. And slowly, as you're comfortable, reducing that amount of support. Remember, use that toe just as much as your flat foot to keep you equally upright. Fingertips, if you're ready. Maybe 1 or 2 fingertips. Just going as far as you're comfortable with the less support. Looking forward. Keeping that core tight. And perhaps lifting. This mimics how we take a step backwards, with our toe touching the ground first and then the heel. Good work. Now I'm just going to adjust the song. Just bear with me one moment. Stay right where you are. And And let's now do our left toe on the ground and back. Space between the feet. Left toe tapped on the ground behind you. Holding onto that chair with your whole hand. Tighten your core. And try decreasing that amount of support. Use that toe just as much as the flat foot. Keep that core tight. Concentrate on using both front and back legs equally. Breathe. Excellent work. Now, let's do a little bit more with our balance. This time we're going to do our heel raises for 10 seconds. So have that same amount of space between your legs. This time we're going to push up onto our balls of the feet and hold that for 10 seconds. Remember, each time you do it, see if you can do it with a little less support, but in a safe way. So holding on at first, breathing. As we go, let's push up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down we go. Remember, don't hold your breath. As we go, let's keep breathing. And up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember to push straight up through those legs and try not to touch the chair with your legs. And maybe the fingertips now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Breathe. Maybe 1 or 2 fingertips if that feels comfortable. Looking forward. Feeling sturdy on the balls of those feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, if you feel ready to lift those fingers, go ahead and give that a try with me. If you're not quite there, don't feel bad. Just keep practicing at the level of support you're holding. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Maybe you can lift your fingers for a second or 2. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, let's give it a try to have our right hand holding onto the chair, and when we go up, we're going to try to lift up our left arm. So let's breathe as we do it. And lift that left arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work, everyone. Let's do that left arm holding on. This time your right arm will reach up. Let's breathe as we go. And reaching up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Look forward. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everyone. Now let's move on to a different balance exercise. This one is a little bit more advanced. So feel free to just do the movements with your legs if the movements with the arms added to it is a little bit too tricky at this time. Now let's start with our leg movements. Holding onto the chair, we're going to take our right leg and we're going to bring it in front, and then we're going to bring it around and back again. So right leg, stand on your left leg and bring that right leg in front and in behind. In front and in behind. That's the movement, in front and behind, okay? Now, we're gonna add our arm movement if you feel comfortable with this. Our right leg is moving, so the opposite arm will work, the left arm. Your right leg in front, your left arm is gonna go behind your body, opposite to what your leg is doing. Then bring your right leg in behind and your left hand comes in front of your body. So the right leg comes in front, left hand goes behind. Right leg goes behind, left hand comes in front. Holding onto that chair with your whole hand. Breathe. Keep your core tight. Look forward. And concentrate on keeping your balance. Remember, if you feel uncomfortable at any time, you can always put your foot down quickly or your opposite hand. Now, try the palm of your hand if you feel sturdy enough. Palm holding onto that chair if you're ready for that. Perhaps you feel ready to go down to your fingertips holding the chair. If you're not quite there, it's okay to keep holding with whatever amount you feel you need. This is still going to challenge your balance centers and your coordination. Now, if you're feeling okay about it, try a couple fingers holding onto that backrest. And finally, if you're really confident with this movement, you can lift the fingers, looking forward, keeping that hand close by. All right, but don't worry, a little bit at a time will make a big difference. Now let's switch the legs. So this time, bring your left leg in front. We're going to hold on to the chair with our left hand this time. Left leg comes in front, and left leg goes behind. Left leg comes in front, and left leg goes behind. Remember, if you feel you just want to start with these leg movements, you can do the legs and hold with both hands on the chair. But when you feel ready, try taking that right hand and go in front when your leg comes behind, and go behind when your leg comes in front. So the hands and the legs do the opposite movement. Left foot in front, right hand behind. Left foot behind, right hand in front. Move nice and slowly, looking forward. Keeping your core engaged, standing tall and breathe. Maybe you feel ready for the palms on your chair. Each time, try a little bit less support if you feel ready for it. And we'll just do a couple more. Holding on with however much support you need at this time. Very good. I know that one's tricky, so good job for trying with me. Now let's get a drink of water and let's come and have a seat with our bands. We'll do a little bit of strengthening in our chair. How's everyone feeling? I hope you're doing okay. And remember, it's always all right to take a breather, take a rest if you need one, no problem. Let's start by using our bicep muscles, these very important arm muscles. Let's place the band, the end of it, under your right foot so that it is secure and it won't come up. Now take your right hand with the thumbs up, open that hand, and grab onto it at your thigh. Sitting nice and tall. Excuse me. Keeping your elbow tucked to your side. Let's breathe in first. And breathing out, bend. Straighten the arm, breathe in. And breathing out, bend. Your thumb should be coming towards your shoulder as you bend that elbow. Breathe in. And out. Pay special attention to where your elbow is. Make sure it stays in the same place at your side. So we really concentrate on using this here muscle. 7. Breathe in and out. 8. 9. Feeling a little fatigue in this muscle yet? 10. Good job. If you can do 2 more, go for it. Breathe in and out. Now let's go on to the left side, placing the band end of it under your left foot, making sure it is secure under that foot. Grab on with a thumbs up. Your left hand opens and holds it at your thigh. Now straighten that arm, elbow staying on your side, and then bend the elbow. Breathe in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe in and out. Feeling that muscle getting a little tired yet? It's working hard. And final 2, if you feel comfortable. That was 10, 11, and 12. Good work. Now we're going to use the back part of the upper arm. So you can keep the band where it is, but I would like you to try to scooch over as much as you can to the left side of your chair so that if you have an armrest, it won't get in your way. So I'll turn so you can see me better. Sitting as close as you can to the left side of the chair if you have an armrest. If not, it won't be as much of an issue. You can sit in the middle if you don't have an armrest on your chair. Place the end of the band under your left foot, just like we had it. Grab on to the band around your thigh. Now, I want you to bend your elbow so the elbow is behind you. Excuse me. We're also going to bend forward slightly from the hips. Then straighten your arm behind you. Bend your elbow. Straighten your elbow. Bending it and straightening it. 3. Keep looking forward. 4. Bending forward slightly from the hips. 5 means you don't round your back. 6. You keep it nice and straight. 7. Just at an angle. 8. Last 2. Breathe in and out. 9. Final 1. 10. Excellent. Feeling that right here? Good job. Now let's switch and do the opposite leg. Sorry, opposite arm. So placing that band, the end of it, underneath your right foot this time. Grab onto that band at your thigh again. Lean forward slightly from your hips. Bend your elbow behind you and then straighten your arm behind you. Breathe in and out. Keep looking forward, breathing as you go. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. 5. You're doing great. Keep up the good work, everyone. 6. 7. Feeling that in the upper back part of your arm. 8. 9. And you did it. Good job. Now, let's take the band and let's work on our shoulders a little. Place the band, taunt between your hands. Hands should be about shoulder width apart. Elbows are tucked in at your sides. You want to make sure that they stay tucked at your sides the entire time. Let's breathe in first, sitting tall. Breathing out. Let's open the arms without moving your elbows from your sides. So just the upper part of the arms comes out. Breathe in and out. Just the forearms. Open up. 3. The band's coming to woo! Time for a new band. 4. Breathe in and out. 5. 6. Breathe in and out. We feel our shoulder blades coming together. 7. As we pull that band apart. 8. 9. And 10. Good work. Now let's take that band and let's go behind our back with it. Upper back. And we're going to start punching forward. So make sure that's underneath your armpits. Upper back. And let's sit tall and let's breathe in first. Breathe out, punch forward with both arms. Tuck them in and punch. Breathe in and out. 4, 5, 6. Working those chest and arm muscles. 7. Keep breathing with me in and out. 8, 9, and final 1. Great job, everyone. All right, let's take the band away from there. And next we're going to do some rowing. So let's take the band and put the middle of it underneath the middle of your right foot. Like so. I'll turn so you can see me better. Now, we want to put that heel on the ground and the toe pointing up. Slight bend in your leg. And keeping your back straight, we're going to bend forward a little from the hips. Now we're going to pull those elbows behind you. Arms down low, breathe in. Pull the elbows behind you, breathing out. 3. Working the back upper part of your body. 4, 5. Breathe in and out. 7. We're almost there. Breathe with me. 8, 9. Elbows behind your back. 10. Good work. Shake that out. Breathe. Next, we'll take the band and place it on top of our thighs. We're going to work the outside of the thighs now by having the band on top of your thighs. Make sure it's past your knees and crossing it underneath. Make sure it's pulled nice and tight. And we'll start by bringing our right knee out to the side and back in. And then our left knee to the side and back in. Right and left. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. 3, 4. And last one. Now we're going to do 5 of these where we have our feet together, and in a different way, using those same muscles, we're going to pull our thighs apart, but keep the feet together now. Breathe in and out. 1. Breathe in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Feeling that now? Good job. Final exercise with our band will be our leg press. Now, there's 2 different ways we can do this, a few different ways, but I will show you one of the different ways now. Place the band, the middle of it, underneath your right foot. Make sure you're holding the ends of your band or as far down the band as you're comfortable. So now we're going to bend our right knee and we're going to put our hands at our hips. Now this part is key. We want to keep those hands at the hips when we straighten that leg out. You can rest your heel on the ground if you want to. Breathe in and out. Main thing is we don't use our arms. We're just using our legs. So keep those hands placed at your hips the entire time. 5. Bend the knee and straighten the knee. 6, 7, almost there. 8, feel it in those thighs. 9, and 10. Great job. Left leg, same thing now. First off, make sure that you bend that left knee and place your hands at your hips. Don't move those arms, just the leg moves. Bend the knee, straighten the knee. You can rest your heel on the ground, or for an added challenge, you can lift it up. 4, 5, 6. Watch those arms now. Keep those arms still. 7. Just the leg is moving. 8, 9, and last one. Good work, everybody. Let's get some water. We're finished with our bands, and we'll do a little bit with some standing strengthening for the legs before we stretch. Now check and make sure you're feeling okay to be on your feet at this moment. Remember, if you need to sit down, it's okay to rest until we stretch. Now for some standing strengthening, let's start with our hips. Let's stand behind the chair with the feet close together. Remember, hold the chair the whole time for these exercises. Let's bend our right knee. And, sorry, we're going to start with the hips. So we're going to keep our right knee straight. And we're going to keep our toe pointing forward. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds. So let's breathe in first. Breathe out, and right leg comes back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch now and do the same with our left leg. Breathe in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice how the movement comes from the hip and not the knee. Keep that knee straight, toe pointing forward, and simply slide your leg back. Try not to bend forward. Stay upright. Breathe in. And right leg coming back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. And out. Left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more times each leg. Breathe in. And out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you need a little more support, you can always tap the toe on the ground while you do these. Right leg back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in and out. Left leg back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final one now. Breathing in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one for that left leg. Breathe in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake those legs out. Breathe. Now we're going to work on the back of the thighs, the hamstrings. Same pattern. This time we're going to bend the knee and point your toe down towards the ground for 5 seconds. Starting with the right and then the left. 5 times each leg. Let's breathe. Feet close together to start. Hold the chair. And let's count together. Bend that right knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. And left knee bends. Breathing out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to point that toe down when you bend the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 2 more each leg. Remember, it's okay to take a break if you need one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the final one if you can with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Let's shake those legs out. Breathe. Okay, now we'll do some strengthening for the front of the legs next. Turn and hold the chair on the side. If you need support on both sides, grab an extra chair and hold on to that one as well. Now let's lift our right knee up 10 times and our left knee up 10 times, alternating. Let's breathe as we do it. Right knee comes up and left knee comes up. 1, right, and left. Remember to hold that chair. We're just strengthening now. 3, lift, and lift. 4. Feel free to take a break if you need one. 5. Listen to your body. 6. Working those thighs. 7. The muscles that lift your legs. 8. Final 2 if you feel ready. And number 10. Way to go, everyone. Last strengthening exercise will be for the sides of our legs and our hips. Now, we'll stand behind our chair, holding onto it with our feet together. We'll take our right toe, we'll tap it on the ground and back in. To the side and back in 10 times. Let's just start with the right leg only. And tap it out, bring it in. 1. Tap it and bring it in. 2. 3. Keep that upper body nice and tall. 4. And remember to breathe in and out. That's 6. Last 4. 7. 8. Final 2. And that's 10. Good work. Left leg, same thing. Hold that chair now. Feet together. Breathe in. Tap it out and bring it in. 2. Straight out to the side. Make sure you're not putting that toe forward or backward. Straight out to the side. 5. 6. Breathe in and out. 7. 8. Final 2. 9. And you did it. That's 10. Good work, everyone. Let's take a seat, have a drink of water if you need, and let's finish off with some stretching. Let's start by having wide legs to stretch our inner thighs. Fingers together, turn them inside out. Let's breathe in. Let's reach forward, breathing. Holding that stretch. Feeling that inner thigh stretch. Breathe. Good. Now, let's just adjust the music one moment while we get our stretching started. And let's do our fingers together next. Inside out with your arms. Breathe in as you bring your arms up and reach as high as you can up. Breathe. Feeling that stretch on your side. If you feel comfortable, let's bend a little to the right, holding it and breathing. And breathe in the center. Breathing out a little bend to the right side. Good. Now, let's take our right hand, place it on your on your opposite shoulder. Bring your hand under the elbow, bring the elbow down and towards left. Whatever arm you're holding, bring it to the opposite side and breathe. Feel a stretch behind your shoulder. Now with your left hand on your right shoulder, bring that hand under the elbow, bring it down and to the right, breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, if you want to do that in a little simpler method, you can simply hug yourself as tight as you can. Breathe. Now, let's bring the arms behind us, grabbing onto the back of your backrest towards the bottom. You can lean forward slightly. Keep those feet on the ground. And breathe. Chin up slightly as you stretch the chest. Hanging forward from that chair, use those legs to keep you sturdy. Breathe. Squeezing the shoulder blades together always feels nice. Now, let's do a little bit with our hands. Make fists and wide hands. Give them a wiggle. And let's turn the upper body now. So place your hands, let's cross our left leg over the right leg. Now let's turn our upper body to the left. Breathe. Let's switch. Let's cross our right leg over the left leg. Sitting nice and tall. Let's breathe in. Let's turn to the right this time. Breathe. Good. Now let's lift that right knee up towards your body, hugging it close to you, sitting as tall as you can. Breathing. To release the low back. If it feels okay, try putting your foot on the opposite knee. Remember, if this is too much pain in your hip, I want you to try just placing the little baby toe on the ground, and you can still get a good hip stretch that way. Sit nice and tall. Breathe. When you exhale, you may feel like you can get more of a stretch by leaning forward slightly, but only do so if you feel you want to. Placing some pressure on your leg, breathing. And let's do the opposite leg, same thing. Lifting that knee up and hugging it close to you. Sitting as tall as you can with your back, breathing. And remember to try to cross that foot onto the opposite leg, or put your baby toe on the ground if this is too strenuous in your hip. Let's sit tall and breathe. And when you exhale, you may feel like you want more of a stretch, and you can lean forward slightly from your hips. One more stretch and we'll be all done for today. Very good. Now let's straighten out our right leg. We're sitting towards the front of the chair. Heel is touching the ground, the toe is pointing upwards. Let's sit tall, hands on your bent knee, breathe in. And breathing out, let's bend from the hips, keeping your head upright so you don't feel dizzy. Keep breathing into that stretch for the back of your leg. Maybe when you exhale, you feel you can come a little further forward. Just move within your limits, whatever you feel your body can handle for today. And the opposite leg, the same thing, straightening that leg, sitting tall with the back, breathing in, that toe points up, and breathing out as you bend forward. Exhale, you may come forward a little more if it feels right. Breathe. Excellent job today, everyone. Let's take a final deep breath in and out. I hope you all enjoy your day today. Thanks for working hard with me. And remember to comment or question. We love to see any feedback on our YouTube channel. You can see Eduardo today at 2 p.m. for conditioning. Everyone stay safe and have a great Monday.